And they're off in the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. There goes Great Escape from between horses. Classic Causeway fires out. Mr. Boma there down toward the inside with early speed. Don't Wait Up and Seal Beach and Stellar Tap also up close in the opening strides, but Classic Causeway moves by for the lead. Classic Causeway gets to the rail, leads it by a length. Stellar Tap goes second around the first turn. Mr. Boma third toward the inside by just a length. Don't Wait Up is fourth. Seal Beach is in fifth. Great Escape is sixth. Max Time is seventh. Rattle and Roll toward the center of the pack. Down toward the inside is eighth. Kevin's Folly is ninth. Double Thunder is 10th. King Curlin travels in 11th. Costa Terra is a wide 12th. American Sanctuary 13th and last after an opening quarter in 22.81 seconds. Classic Causeway, the leader. Classic Causeway on top by a length and a half. Stellar Tap stalking the pace from second by a length. Mr. Boma third toward the inside by 3/4 of a length. Don't Wait Up fourth on the outside of Seal Beach. Then Great Escape, who travels toward the far outside, is starting to move now. Great Escape is going to be 4 wide to the far turn, trying to move up from fifth. 46.74 seconds for the opening half mile. Classic Causeway, the leader by a length. Here's Stellar Tap now taking aim midway on the far turn as that pair works their way toward the quarter pole. Great Escape is racing along in third. Double Thunder's caught in some traffic about 6 lengths off the lead. Here's Rattle and Roll, and Rattle and Roll is moving wide off the turn. Rattle and Roll, top of the short stretch to challenge Classic Causeway. Stellar Tap third. Double Thunder is fourth and still 5 lengths from the lead. Rattle and Roll into the final furlong of the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. Rattle and Roll, the advantage out to 3 lengths now. Double Thunder, Classic Causeway, then American Sanctuary. No catching. Rattle and Roll, Brian Hernandez Jr. to win it by 5 lengths on the line. Double Thunder was up for second. Classic Causeway third. American Sanctuary fourth. 1 minute 43.78 seconds.
And they're off. Slow beginning for Looney Sema, bit of a bobble for Guntown. Good beginning for Red Danger. And Sport Pepper quickly comes on to take the lead. So Sport Pepper steps out and angles over toward the rail and is quickly in front to lead by 2. Red Danger's running up into second. Howling Time comes away third. Skippy Long stalking toward the inside is fourth. Red Knobs fifth. Guntown and Looney Sema at the back of the pack. Around the clubhouse turn they go. And it's Sport Pepper showing the way by a length and a half. No pressure yet from Red Danger, who's content to track the pace from second. Skippy Long stalking, saving ground. That opening turn is third in toward the rail. Howling Time within striking range from fourth, only 2.5 lengths off the leader with 5 furlongs to go. Then it's a margin of 2 back to Red Knobs, Guntown, and Looney Sema after that slow beginning trails. 24-3. A moderate opening quarter to a composed half and 49-1. 4 furlongs to go. No excuses for Sport Pepper, who heads for the far turn in control. Now Red Danger lets it out a notch and comes on with more pressure, and Howling Time is hovering to their outside 3 wide third. Skippy Long stalking in behind fourth. Red Knobs in fifth. Looney Sema's picking it up. Looney Sema with a sweep on the far outside into contention now. And Guntown's behind them coming for the top of the stretch. Red Danger comes away with the lead. Howling Time hounding that one off the turn. Nothing left for Sport Pepper. Red Knobs is there, racing for the 8th pole, and Howling Time takes over. Howling Time to the front, opening up a length and a half. Red Danger fights on, but is back into second. Red Knobs is third, the rest with way too much to do. It is all Howling Time. Howling Time under the wire, the Street Sense winner by 3. Red Danger was second, Red Knobs was third, Skippy Long stalking was fourth.
First wire, they are at the post. They're off. There goes Sport Pepper, and there goes Red Label. Red Label, determined to have the lead. Sport Pepper's going to try to go with him, though, and Pilati's there down toward the inside, away running in the third position. It is Red Label with a short lead, but now Sport Pepper takes over from the outside into the first turn. Sport Pepper outward from the rail, leads it by a half length. Red Label second by 2. Elusive Target third a half length outside of Pilati in fourth by 2 lengths. Then Britain's Kitten against the rail in fifth by a length and a half. Rich Strike is sixth up toward the inside, and Tuanis last of the 7. It was 23.13 seconds the time for the opening quarter, with Sport Pepper the leader. Sport Pepper on the backstretch leads it by a length. Red Label right there to the inside. Here's Bellotti moving up between horses, third, a length off the lead. Elusive Target fourth to the far outside. Then a break of 3 more lengths back to Britain's Kitten, just to the outside of Rich Strike, who hugs the rail to the far turn, and Tawanis is still last. It was 46.75 seconds for the opening half mile. Sport Pepper continues to show the way. Bellotti second by a half length now, and Red Label has lost some ground in third, down toward the inside by a length and a half. Then Elusive Target, who's also lost ground around the far turn. Britain's Kitten moves by to the inside of that one in fourth as they swing on by the quarter pole to the top of the short stretch. Sport Pepper leading Bellotti by 2 lengths. Britain's Kitten third, still 5 from the lead, and then Red Label to the inside of that one. Sport Pepper into the stretch, coming toward the 8th pole, has a 3.5 length lead. Bellotti second, Britain's Kitten third. Up on the outside, it is Sport Pepper in front, and Britain's Kitten running on from second, still 3 lengths away, 2 lengths away. Sport Pepper the leader by 2.5. Here's Britain's Kitten taking aim a final time. Sport Pepper, Britain's Kitten, Sport Pepper. Corey Landry to win it. Britain's Kitten was across the line in second. Further back, Rich Strike rallied for third at the expense of Bellotti in fourth.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Even beginning. Play action passes there. Hoist the gold. Dr. Perry. Bonus appreciation not far behind. Mr. Boma showing speed. Legendary Lure from the far outside races up as well as the 2-year-olds head up the chute and come for the main track. Scramble is on early. Down inside, Dr. Perry pokes up on through to put a nose in front. Mr. Boma's right there, too. Hoist the goal between them, racing third. Bonus appreciation fourth. And then it's Blue Kentucky away fifth. Legendary Lure over to the inside sixth. Silent Power seventh. Play action pass in eighth. Texas Red Hot ninth by 3. And Best of Cupid, the long shot trailer, about 10 lengths off the lead as they move down the backstretch run. In a swift opening quarter mile, 22 2/5 seconds to a fast half and 45-1. Dr. Perry heading for the far turn. Mr. Boma keeping the pressure up right there. Blue Kentucky looms up on the outside with a 3-wide bid from third. Play action pass is set to strike. Right there in behind fourth. Bonus appreciation is fifth. Texas Red Hot within striking range sixth. Coming for the top of the stretch. Dr. Perry turning for home. Mr. Boma right there. Blue Kentucky play action pass begging for racing room in behind. Texas Red Hot coming down the center of the track. Racing for the 8th pole. Dr. Perry digs down Mr. Boma. Blue Kentucky. Texas Red Hot. Play action pass was stopped. Legendary Lures laid on the scene. So too bonus appreciation. But it's Texas Red Hot who comes away with the lead and opens up by 2. Legendary Lure up into second, but Texas Red Hot an upset winner by 2 in the end. Legendary Lure was second. Mr. Boma was third. And play action pass a tough luck fourth. And they're off. Slow beginning for Looney Sema, bit of a bobble for Guntown. Good beginning for Red Danger, and Sport Pepper quickly comes on to take the lead. So Sport Pepper steps out and angles over toward the rail and is quickly in front to lead by 2. Red Danger's running up into second. Howling Time comes away third. Skippy Long stalking toward the inside is fourth. Red Knobs fifth. Guntown and Looney Sema at the back of the pack. Around the clubhouse turn they go, and it's Sport Pepper showing the way by a length and a half. No pressure yet from Red Danger, who's content to track the pace from second. Skippy Long stalking, saving ground. That opening turn is third in toward the rail. Howling Time within striking range from fourth, only 2.5 lengths off the leader with 5 furlongs to go. Then it's a margin of 2 back to Red Knobs, Guntown, and Looney Sema after that slow beginning trails. 24-3. A moderate opening quarter to a composed half and 49-1. 4 furlongs to go. No excuses for Sport Pepper, who heads for the far turn in control. Now Red Danger lets it out a notch and comes on with more pressure, and Howling Time is hovering to their outside 3-wide third. Skippy Long stalking in behind fourth. Red Knobs in fifth. Looney Sema's picking it up. Looney Sema with a sweep on the far outside into contention now. And Guntown's behind them coming for the top of the stretch. Red Danger comes away with the lead. Howling Time hounding that one off the turn. Nothing left for Sport Pepper. Red Knobs is there, racing for the 8th pole, and Howling Time takes over. Howling Time to the front, opening up a length and a half. Red Danger fights on, but is back into second. Red Knobs is third, the rest with way too much to do. It is all Howling Time. Howling Time under the wire, the Street Sense winner by 3. Red Danger was second, Red Knobs was third, Skippy Longstocking was fourth.
At the post. And they're off in the Castle and Key Bourbon Stakes. Stolen Base, Dowajack Chief both have early speed. Martini and Moonshine is right there, a close third. Here comes Heaven Street. Heaven Street moves up. Play Action Pass moves up as well on the outside. Credibility is close down toward the inside. Tis the Bomb comes away running in the 5th position, but Heaven Street the leader. Heaven Street clears. The inside traffic starts to angle down to the inside, right next to the rail, and leads it by a length and a half. And is followed closely by Play Action Pass in second. Dowajack Chief third. Tis the Bomb fourth. Red Danger fifth on the outside. Credibility back there in the 6th position. Wait a Minute Hayes is a wide 7th. Fast and Steady is in 8th. Martini and Moonshine 9th. Rocket One is in 10th up the back stretch. Stolen Base is now back in the 11th spot. On Thin Ice is in 12th. Brit's Wit is 13th. Lucky Boss last of the 14. 22.94 at the quarter. 47.54 seconds for the opening half mile. Heaven Street is the leader for Ricardo Santana Jr. 3/4 of a length. Play Action Pass draws alongside, though, from the 2nd position. Dowajack Chief is 3rd. Behind that pair, Red Danger looking toward the outside in 4th. Tis the Bomb is 5th between horses and still 5 lengths off the lead. Then Martini and Moonshine. Rocket One going to have to go wide off the turn. Credibility looks for room toward the inside. 6 from the front, top of the stretch. Here comes Play Action Pass after Heaven Street, who still has the lead. Dowajack Chief and Red Danger. Dowajack Chief and Red Danger try to get on track to the outside of Play Action Pass. Heaven Street drops back. Red Danger to the lead. Tis the Bomb is trying to move late with Credibility. Here comes Tis the Bomb up on the outside. Tis the Bomb after Red Danger and Credibility between that pair. Tis the Bomb. Late run from Stolen Base to 5th. Tis the Bomb. Stolen Base behind him. Tis the Bomb wins it from Stolen Base home second. 1 minute 43.69 seconds in the Castle and Key Bourbon. First wire, they are at the post. And they're off. There goes Zavy Dave for the lead. Vivar is there, and also Brit's Wit up toward the outside. Zavy Dave and Vivar, this pair to the front together as Zavy Dave starts to move on by and takes the lead clear into the first turn. Brit's Wit going to move up in second around the outside of Vivar, who's tucked away neatly in third. Midway on the first turn, Call Me Gusto is toward the outside in the 4th position. And then Britain's Kitten, who's 5th back toward the inside. Lucky Boss alongside that one is in 6th, but just 4 lengths off the lead. Then a break of 2 more back to Speaking Scout, who's last here early. 24.93 seconds, the time for the opening quarter. On to the backstretch they go, and Zavy Dave is the leader. Zavy Dave on top by a length and a half up the backstretch to Brit's Wit in second by 3/4 of a length. Call Me Gusto to the outside. Vivar is there back toward the rail. Lucky Boss toward the outside in 5th. It's nearly 5 lengths off the lead now as they head for the far turn. And then comes Britain's Kitten. Speaking Scout is last as they enter the turn after a half in 49.98 seconds. Zavy Dave is still the leader. 3/4 of a length. Here's Brit's Wit, and here's Call Me Gusto to the far outside. These 3 around the far turn, separated by a length and a half. Vivar is between horses in the 4th position. Lucky Boss looks toward the outside at the quarter pole in 5th, and Britain's Kitten tries to scoot up the inside from 6th. Speaking Scout going to have to angle wide from 7th. Everybody's got a shot as they turn for home. Speaking Scout angling out in the center of the track still has 4 lengths to come to try to catch the leaders off the turn. Vivar, Speaking Scout, and also Britain's Kitten all bearing down on Zavy Dave, and Vivar goes to the lead. Vivar chased by Speaking Scout to the wire. Vivar, Joel Rosario to win it. Speaking Scout was second. Britain's Kitten was home third. Zavy Dave was 4th. First wire, they are at the post. They're off. There goes I'm a Warlord between horses. Here's Pray for Peace kicking in down toward the inside. Star Alignment is there, and also Curly Tail up close as they head for the first turn. Pray for Peace is the leader. Pray for Peace has the lead, starts to angle down toward the rail, gets clear with the lead by a length. Past Atlantic Dancer, and there goes I'm a Warlord taking second. Atlantic Dancer content to shuffle back to third down toward the inside here early on. Star Alignment fourth up on the outside. Curly Tail fifth between horses, and then Smile Happy, who is sixth, moves up one spot from the inside. Mosey, a lane off the rail in the seventh position. Spend Again is eighth, a gap of 6 more lengths back of that one to Good Soldier, who is ninth for the move up the backstretch. 23.34 seconds for the opening quarter. Pray for Peace is the leader. Pray for Peace in front by a neck. I'm a Warlord is right alongside now in second, a length and a half. Star Alignment third by a head. Atlantic Dancer fourth back toward the inside. Mosey is out in the center of the track in fifth, just over 3 lengths from the front. It was 47.28 seconds for that opening half mile. Smile Happy is next toward the inside. Curly Tail, Good Soldier, and Spend Again the trailer. Midway on the final turn, I'm a Warlord leads it. Star Alignment second. Pray for Peace is dropping back. Atlantic Dancer and then Smile Happy. Now, Smile Happy just shot through an opening between horses from fifth to fourth to third and now is swinging up to the outside, about to challenge for the lead, but they're coming to the top of the short stretch. I'm a Warlord is the leader. Here's Smile Happy moving up quickly on the outside from second, now to take the lead as they come toward the eighth pole. Smile Happy. Breathtaking move around the far turn. Nifty maneuver between horses through traffic. Swung wide, kicked on, and Smile Happy the winner for Brian Hernandez Jr. I'm a Warlord second. Star Alignment across the line in third, and then it was Curly Tail in fourth.
And they're off. Slow beginning for Looney Sema, bit of a bobble for Guntown. Good beginning for Red Danger, and Sport Pepper quickly comes on to take the lead. So Sport Pepper steps out and angles over toward the rail and is quickly in front to lead by 2. Red Danger's running up into second. Howling Time comes away third. Skippy Long stalking toward the inside is fourth. Red Knobs fifth. Guntown and Looney Sema at the back of the pack. Around the clubhouse turn they go, and it's Sport Pepper showing the way by a length and a half. No pressure yet from Red Danger, who's content to track the pace from second. Skippy Long stalking, saving ground. That opening turn is third in toward the rail. Howling Time within striking range from fourth, only 2.5 lengths off the leader with 5 furlongs to go. And then it's a margin of 2 back to Red Knobs, Guntown, and Looney Sema after that slow beginning trails. 24-3. A moderate opening quarter to a composed half, and 49-1. 4 furlongs to go. No excuses for Sport Pepper, who heads for the far turn in control. Now Red Danger lets it out a notch and comes on with more pressure, and Howling Time is hovering to their outside 3 wide third. Skippy Long stalking in behind fourth. Red Knobs in fifth. Looney Sema's picking it up. Looney Sema with a sweep on the far outside into contention now. And Guntown's behind them, coming for the top of the stretch. Red Danger comes away with the lead. Howling Time hounding that one off the turn. Nothing left for Sport Pepper. Red Knobs is there, racing for the 8th pole, and Howling Time takes over. Howling Time to the front, opening up a length and a half. Red Danger fights on, but is back into second. Red Knobs is third. The rest with way too much to do. It is all Howling Time. Howling Time under the wire, the Street Sense winner by 3. Red Danger was second. Red Knobs was third. Skippy Long stalking was fourth.
Field of 5 at 1 mile, all set for the early pick 4. And they're off. A smooth and uneventful beginning for this big favorite White Abarrio, who's angled out toward the center of the racetrack with Strike Hard on his outside. Moving out the rail, Vancouver Doro on the far outside, God Is Love. And the early trailer is Just So You Know as they run out of the chute. White Abarrio will be the pace setter as the big favorite. He leads by a length over Strike Hard in second and Vancouver Doro third at the fence. Followed fourth by God Is Love and Just So You Know at the back. They complete a quarter. They have 6 furlongs yet to go. 25 seconds flat for a very reasonable opening quarter speed, with White Abarrio in front, working out in the center. Vancouver Doro is along the rail, and Strike Hard is 3 wide while racing in third. From fourth and God Is Love and Just So You Know at the back. Less than 5/8 from home. There's been no change in the plot here. White Abarrio in front and in control by a length and a quarter. Strike Hard is second while trying to make a bid. 3 wide, God Is Love third. Vancouver Doro is fourth, 2.5 lengths off the leader, and the trailer still is Just So You Know to the opening half mile in 48-1. Inside 3 furlongs from home, White Abario's lead is down to half a length. They're chomping at his heels. Strike Hard on the outside. Vancouver Doro looks for a rail run. Got his love covering ground on the outside. Now Zayas asks White Abario to get serious. A quarter of a mile to go, and White Abario still the target. 3/4, 113 flat. White Abario gave Zayas exactly what he needed, which is a nice stretch kick, and White Abario is long gone. Strike Hard's running a good one, and he'll be clearly second, but White Abario makes his stable debut for Saffie Joseph Jr., a winning one with the money on. White Abario, easily. Strike Hard is second, got his love third, then Vancouver Doro, and just so you know, in 136 and 3.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Zip It Scotty bounces out on top. Big Boss Ben comes out well. Blue Kentucky slicing up on through. Lucky Shot comes through toward the rail, and Lucky Shot now on through to the front. Big Boss Ben second. Blue Kentucky comes away third. Magnolia Midnight on the move inside fourth. Homebrew fifth within striking range. Bellotti comes away sixth and is 5 lengths off the lead while wide. Zip It Scotty broke on top but is all the way back in seventh, just ahead of Ready Pursuit. They're on the far turn. 3 across the track up top. Blue Kentucky comes on 3 wide. Lucky Shot at the rail. Big Boss Ben is right there. Magnolia Midnight comes on 2. Homebrew and Bellotti, 6 of them tightly packed. And Homebrew had to steady there right outside the quarter pole. 21 and 3 for the opening quarter mile. They come for the top of the stretch, and Blue Kentucky comes away with the lead, but Bellotti saunters up alongside. Right there to Magnolia Midnight. Homebrew's trying to get back on track. There's 1 furlong to go. Blue Kentucky clear by 2. Bellotti's trying hard. Homebrew's finding stride late in the game. Here he comes. 16th to go. Blue Kentucky's lead is 2. Homebrew second. It's still Blue Kentucky, and it will be Blue Kentucky. The winner by length in the end. Homebrew Tough Luck second. A ways back to Ready Pursuit, Bellotti, and Magnolia Midnight. And they're off. 10-gauge squeeze back just a bit at the beginning. Morning Thoughts is asked for speed right off the mark. Wake Surf is there, and Ben Diesel's for it as well. Those 3 across the track into the clubhouse turning for that inside post. It's Morning Thoughts out to set the pace. Wake Surf is going to back off just a bit to track the pace from second. Ben Diesel not far behind, racing into third. Search Engine comes away fourth. Monologue is fifth and toward the rail. 10-gauge in between horses running along. 5 lengths off the lead in sixth. Bourbon Heist comes away seventh. Harmon Killer Brew reserved at the inside eighth. And at the back is Scatter Shack in ninth. About 9 lengths off the lead. Backstretch run. 24 and 2 for that opening quarter mile. And it's Morning Thoughts, who leads the way with 5 furlongs to go, leads by a precise length. Wake Surf is tracking contently from second. Ben Diesel nudged along outside while third. Monologue working on a good trip so far. 4th and down inside for the far turn run. Then it's Search Engine racing fifth, 5 lengths off the lead. Ken Gage. Bourbon Heist is still 7 lengths off the lead with 3.5 furlongs to go. Harmon Killer Brew second to last, and Scatter Shack is at the back. And up top, it's Morning Thoughts rounding the far turn in front. Wake Surf still second. Ben Diesel still third. Bourbon Heist with a blitz on the far turn. All the way up to be fourth while wide. Monologue is right there and behind them. Harmon Killer Brew's given more rain too. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. Bourbon Heist has swept to the front, but Ben Diesel's not done yet, and Ben Diesel fights on toward the rail. Ben Diesel inside of Bourbon Heist. Monologue switched out for the final furlong. It's Ben Diesel digging down deep. Bourbon Heist desperately trying to get by, but Ben Diesel keeps on going. And Ben Diesel pulls away late. Wins it by 3 on the wire. Bourbon Heist was second. Monologue was third. And Scatter Shack rallied for fourth.
And they're off. Good start on the center for Pioneer of Medina on his outside. Grand David looking for an advantage, and Tepper moving through with their inside. These 3 are quickest. Impetuous Soul trying to get over from the high draw with Astral Ride just inside him. Then it's back to Mannix and T-Ville. A gap of 2 to Vladislav ahead of Beloved Warrior. Second last grabbing the money. The early trailer is Machine Gun Preacher. In the charge around the first turn, it's Jaramillo and Grand David who have the lead. Grand David leads by almost 2. Impetuous Soul is second. Tepper is at the rail, and in between horses, Astral Ride. T-Ville's in the red, 3 wide, while racing 2.5 lengths off the pace setter. In between horses and Pioneer of Medina. Then it's a gap of another 2.5 to Mannix, racing ahead of the team of Beloved Warrior and Vladislav. Grabbing the money, still second last, and the trailer remains Machine Gun Preacher, less than 5/8 from home. 24-1 for a pretty strong opening quarter speed as they make their way to the far turn. 49 seconds for a half mile. With the advantage, Grand David 3/4 of a length, Impetuous Soul second, Tepper is third. 3 wide, T-Ville from between horses, Astral Ride. Mannix 5 wide, but circling horses with momentum. Then back to the inside, and Pioneer of Medina trying to start while wide on the course, and Beloved Warrior as they round the far turn. Grand David tries to turn away Mannix, who's up within a neck. 3 back to Impetuous Soul outside, and Pioneer of Medina trying to wind it up his Beloved Warrior as they straighten for home. Mannix is now in front, and Mannix is edging clear to lead by 2. Grand David is second, 4 better than Pioneer of Medina. Then T-Ville back at the inside. Impetuous Soul tries to hold for a slice, but as they come home for the wire, it's Mannix and Edwin Gonzalez to win it by 4. Grand David was second, third was Pioneer of Medina.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Pretty even beginning. Euler toward the outside, breaks alertly. Almanzo showing some speed today down toward the rail. Schmooze is not far behind either. They head up the chute and race for the main track, and it will be Almanzo and Euler. These two to go head-to-head in the opening quarter mile. They've gone 2 lengths clear of the rest. Liam the Brave comes on through toward the rail, sneaks up into third while saving ground for the backstretch run. Brondo on the far outside, moving up from fourth. Schmooze is now fifth. Quick to Blame is right there to sixth. Call Me Midnight shuffled back into seventh, on hold at that point. Loon Shot is wide and trailing, but it's a pretty tight pack with 5 furlongs to go. Almanzo, a clear-cut lead down the backstretch run. Strides out to lead by a length and a half now. Euler's going to back off just a bit from second. Liam the Brave is under pressure down inside while third. Brondo's fourth within striking range. Then it's Quick to Blame on the far outside, fifth while wide. Call Me Midnight finds a seam in between horses, but now has to tap on the brake with nowhere to go. Loon Shot circles up on the far outside, and Schmooze has dropped out to trail the field. Fractions 23 to 46 and 1. Almanzo the one to catch. Euler has been second throughout and is asked to go now, and here comes Euler after Almanzo. Almanzo set down for the drive. Euler draws alongside. Quick to Blame rolls up into third. Call Me Midnight is fourth. Racing for the 8th pole, Almanzo in a tussle with Euler, and here comes Call Me Midnight. Popped outside, and Call Me Midnight slingshots to the front. Almanzo gives way with Euler, and then it's Quick to Blame, Call Me Midnight, and James Graham work out a perfect trip and score by 4. Almanzo was second, Quick to Blame was third, Euler was fourth, Brondo a distant fifth.